Yeah. Okay. Please go ahead, guys. I need a volunteer here who has the setup. Who would like to take care today? Can someone please respond, guys? If maybe nobody has like again setup, please go ahead. Who has maybe who logged in from laptop first of all? Sweta, any chance you join from laptop? Sweta, Deepak, Srikanth, Surya. Okay. And always try to speak out, Sweta. I mean, not for you, everybody I'm asking. It's a best practice. Don't maybe chat because I may not see your chat box. So everybody, guys, it's always best practice is to speak out whenever I am asking something. See, we do have 10 people, but a single person not speaking. It's not a good practice, guys. You should tell me like what's happening. Maybe you joined from mobile, you are outside. Something you have to say that. Okay, it's a best practice. We are not a kids, right? For say and all. You should speak out always. Yeah. Yes, Sweta, I given a presenter role to you. Please go ahead. So always remember one thing, guys.
But this is my first class.
Yeah, that's fine. Like maybe Abhijit and Vinay, and that's fine. Maybe Surya, right? Now to Seeker. Okay, yeah, that's great. Definitely, it's not a big deal. But everybody remaining also, I'm asking. Always speak out if you have some issue. Something when I ask, not only about screen share, other things also. Like if you know, yes, I know. Don't know, don't know. Say that. It's not a big deal. Yes, Sweta, I given a presenter role to you. Please go ahead. And always remember one thing, guys. So how much you cooperate with me, I cooperate with you in the same way. So example, something now you're not responding. So definitely I'll forget you. I don't know later point of time if you need any help. Definitely I don't remember you. I'll say like oh, maybe we'll see something like that. But remember, some later you joined a job, something you need a help. That point of time, like always, it depends on our rapport, right? So please try to make that rapport with me. Definitely, it's helpful to you. You'll get more help from me. Maybe some references or else something, some hints. Later, if you ask me, like when once you join job, something you get a project, you want to something you're stuck somewhere. I may not help you physically by logging into your project and but at least I can give some hints, right? For that purpose, you should have my rapport with me. If you don't have rapport with me, definitely I will leave. I don't know, I'm busy, like I'm something else, something. I will say the reasons because I never talk to you. Always talk to me. Always respond to me to get a more rapport. It's again definitely benefit to you guys. Don't ping in chat box. Always talk to me. Yeah. So maybe Abhishek, are you ready with your screen? If your setup, it seems Shweta not ready with the setup.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So always speak out. Don't chat. That's not a good practice until unless you have some speaker problem. I'm sorry, maybe Sweta, maybe you can share tomorrow if you are ready with your screen. Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So because it seems you are logging into your console now, so maybe unnecessary time waste process. Yeah. So open your putty session. So guys, today we'll see the directories, different directories available in our Linux box. And always start your screen before the class, guys. Always be ready with your sessions, okay na setup, so that we can directly jump in. Okay, now let's see the basic commands. Already yesterday we have seen who am I. Can you please run who am I command? Who am I? So who am I will show you what is your username. Can you do pwd? In Windows, guys, if you open any folder, directly you can see that which folder you are in, what are the files and folders you have in that folder. Example, if I go to D drive, directly you can see that. You can see D drive, and you can see inside D drive what are the files and folders you have. Here pwd you have to press. So pwd stands for present working directory. Do ls. Ls will show you the content of that folder, the current folder. Right now you don't have anything. So guys, as I told, there are two types of users available in Linux box. Okay, na any Linux box, it doesn't matter which distribution you are working for. There are, yesterday's I explained that Red Hat Linux, CentOS, Fedora, Ubuntu, Kali Linux, SUSE, HPUX, IBM AX, all are different. Maybe like more than I'm not sure about the exact count. So definitely 50 minimum. That many distributions we do have. Everywhere basics are same. There are two types of users available in the Linux box in your distributions. One is root, one is normal user. So what is the difference between normal user and super user, guys? Simple. Normal user means Amar, EC2 user, Pradeep, Dinesh, Daniel, Deepak, Himasweta, Abhijit, all are normal users. There is one super user called root. So example, CEO of the company. Okay, CEO will be one only, but he will give authorization for admins. So that admins only manage. Same concept in a system, in operating system, only one admin, one root user will be there, but he will give the authorization to normal user, maybe admin users. Example, DevOps admin or team leads. He will give the authorization so that they can act as admins. Example, EC2 user is a one of the like authorized person. Can you do sudo space -i command? Sudo space -i. So this command, only authorized person can execute this command, guys. Only authorized person, not everybody. See, EC2 user is already authorized persons. Now I'm a root user. Clear the screen. Now I'm an admin. I can do anything. Control L or clear command. Both are same to clear the screen. Control L or clear. Both are same. Yeah. So just to clear your screen, guys. Okay, that is fine. Now, so I'm a root user. I can do anything in the system. First of all, we should know about the directories. Different directories available in Linux, guys. In Windows, generally we do have C drive, D drive, E drive. What is the purpose of C drive, guys? What is the purpose of C drive? C drive is for OS related. OS related files will be there in C drive. So again in C drive, can you go to C drive once in your Windows? Abhishek, open your C drive. See, again in C drive, there are different types of folders. Program files are there, perf logs are there, logs are there, users are there, Windows. Every folder has its own respective, like again, purpose, guys. We should follow the purpose. We can place any file. Example, movie is there, some Telugu movie. I can make it in C drive. I can place it in C drive. Your wish, your system. But we have to follow the consistency. Otherwise, later point of time, you will forget. where is which type of files are there in which folders. We should follow the consistency. There are different types of folders, maybe application like configuration file, command files, programs. If you make it I have different folders, like I'm not following the consistency. So different folder, when whatever the folder I'm getting, that folder I'm storing my files under. What will happen? There won't be any consistency. Even you will forget it. Time's taking process. In Windows, it doesn't matter. Windows or Linux, the same concept, guys. Logic is same. In Linux operating system also, logic is same. So can you please open your what I can say putty session? There are different types of folders in Linux also, guys. Can you do cd space slash? Basically, that is the main folder, guys. cd space slash. Cd means change directory. In Windows, double click you did, right, to open any folder. Example, first my computer. So in my computer, cd like C drive, D drive, E drive. C drive OS related. So this is kind of C drive, guys. Slash is the C drive. Slash is the folder name, guys. Okay, it's kind of C drive in Linux. Can you do PWD? It will show you where are you, in which folder you are in. See, guys, you are in slash folder now. Okay, PWD will show you present working. Can you do ls command? Ls will show you what are the files and folders you have in that current folder. In Windows, directly it will show you, guys, what folders and what files you have. When you go to example, when I go to C drive, it's directly showing what are the files and folders you have in C drive. But here you have to do ls command, guys. Okay, ls command will show you list of files and folders. That's how. Okay, yeah. Now, guys, see, slash is a kind of write down. Can you please open your notepad? Write down. So different directory structures we are talking about. Okay, same in Windows. If I ask you what is C drive, you know, right? C drive is a like basically operating system related. A same concept. Slash is similar to C drive. Slash is similar to C drive. Main folder, guys, for Linux. Slash is the folder name, guys. Main folder. How C in C drive everything is there, right? Operating system related. Same concept. Here in slash also similar to C drive. Yeah. Next folder name. Slash root. Slash root without space. Slash cd slash root. Always how to open a folder, cd space slash root. cd space slash root. You did not given cd. Generally cd means change directory. In Windows, double slash we give, right? In double click to open a folder. Here cd is the command to open a folder, any folder. cd space your folder name. Okay, na? Slash root is one folder, guys. What slash root is? What is slash root? Okay, let me ask you one question, guys. Example, in my Windows, I have two users. Okay, na? Maybe Amar and admin user. When I join from admin or any user, what is your default directory? Hello, guys. Example, I logged into my laptop, Windows laptop. What is your default directory? Where you will be?
C drive.
Okay. What is your default directory in C drive? Directly you are going to C drive? Are you sure? When I open my Windows laptop, once I log in, what is my default directory? Directly are you going to C drive? First we are going, of course, it's in C drive only, but not exactly direct slash drive, C drive. In C drive, users folder, that username, desktop folder. Yes or no? Guys, you're getting desktop only, right? First, for your user. Every user has its own desktop folder, guys. What is the folder name, guys? C drive users folder with a username, and under that desktop folder. That is example Amar logged in. What is the default folder in Windows? Maybe you cannot see the folder name, but desktop you are seeing, right? That user desktop, but the folder name is C drive, then users folder in the C drive, and Amar folder, and under the desktop folder. If you store anything in your desktop, it will be stored in this folder only. That is the default folder for your user, guys. So every user has its own folder. Same concept Linux also. By default, when I logged into my system, example, what is your username now, Abhishek? Root user, right? Root user default directory is /root, guys. For root user, when I logged in with the root user to the system, by default, my folder name is /root. That is the default directory, home directory, we can call it as personal directory for that user. Okay, let me ask you one question. What is the use of my home? Maybe my personal life. I'm talking about example, I'm living in LB Nagar, assume that. Okay, in LB Nagar, I'm living in a colony. Generally, my home will be there, right? What is the purpose of my home? I can do anything, it's my personal. And colony, like amenities will be there, like function, maybe community hall, road, park, all are common for everybody. Same, guys, in system also, every user has its own default directory. The default directory only you utilized by that particular user. Personal folder, guys. In a system, there are different folders available. Out of it, the personal folder, the home directory or default directory only utilized by that particular user. Nobody can open this folder. Root user only can open the /root folder, no other user. /root is the home directory. What is the purpose of home directory? It is a personal directory of that user. It is a default directory when that user logged in. He can go anywhere, guys. By default, in Windows also, when I log into my Windows, by default I'm in desktop. Thereafter I can go to C drive, I can go to D drive, E drive, based on my requirement, right? Same concept here also. In Linux also, when a user logged in, he will be in his own directory. From there, he can go anywhere. Example, cd space /. Now, guys, can you please highlight that tilde symbol? Abhishek, here tilde, maybe restart the session. Because you are idle for some time, right? No need to close. Wait. Don't close. Right click on the white bar. Guys, if your session is inactive, simple, right click on it, restart session. You will get the same page again. Restart, no, not reset. C2 user. Okay, example, guys, see EC2 user, that is the default username. EC2 user. Now by default, I am logging in with EC2 user, right? Wait, clear the screen. Maximize the screen and clear the screen. Also, can you please increase the font? Change settings. Click on appearance. Change bold and 14 or 16. Make it 16. Bold. Make it bold and okay, that's fine. Maximize it. So now I logged in with one user. Guys, in real time also we'll log in with a different user. Everybody, Amar log in with Amar user only. Pradeep will log in with Pradeep user. Dinesh will log in with Dinesh user. EC2 user is only initial user, guys. When you launch a brand new server, that time only to set up the system. Okay, so now you are a normal user, EC2 user. Now we'll switch to root user. Can you do PWD first of all? I'm a normal user now, right? As I told, every user has its own home directory. See, this is the home directory. If it is normal super user, /root directly. Under slash only, the root folder will be there for that user. But here, if it is normal user, first /home /username. With that, one folder is there, guys. Example, Amar. What is the default folder for Amar? Sync the same thing, guys, with Amar user. What is the default folder for Amar when Amar logged in? Sync it with the same, easy to just replace /home/Amar. So that means /home is the folder name. Under that, EC2 user is one more folder name. Okay, I'll show you one more thing, guys. Just a minute. How this part works. Okay, very, very important. Let me share my screen. And please let me know once you are able to see my screen. Are you able to see my screen? Please let me know once you are able to see my screen, guys.
Yes, Amar, we can see you.
There are so many folders, guys. Example, as I told, if you go to C drive, there are different folders. So program files are there. So if you, let's see, if I go to Windows C drive, see, if I go to C drive, I can see different folders, right? Program files, users, Windows, Intel, different folder for different purpose. Same concept. In Linux also, okay, so there are different folders available, guys. First folder name is /drive, same C drive, guys. /file system, we used to call it as. / is the directory name. In Windows, C is the directory name, folder name. C is the drive name. In the same way, / is the drive name here, folder name. Under that, so when I see under C drive, I can see different folders, right? Same here also, I can see different folder. These are the folder names, guys. How to refer them? Maybe in graphical screen, guys, you can go one by one. Example, C drive. Example, users folder. Example, public folder. But see here, maybe graphically that is fine. But see how the path, you can see that. You can see the path under C. / here we are using. C is the drive name, / the folder name is user. Under that public. So here / we are using. In the same way, guys, in Linux, / we'll use. Example, how to refer this name in Windows? C drive users folder. Example, guys, reverse way you are using. But here, guys, /C is nothing but / your folder name. Again, example, again under users folder, one Amar folder is there. Assume that. Okay, now in Windows, this is how you will refer. If it is Windows system, / you will use so for separation purpose. So that means under C drive, users is one folder. Under that, Amar is a one folder. That is what. See here. See under C drive, then under that users folder, under that public folder. That is what this meaning. So maybe in terms of command line, I'm talking about. In terms of graphical screen, like simply double click, double click, double click. Okay, the same concept here. It is little reverse. Example, this is /C drive. This is users folder. Assume that. Just example, I'm telling you. Okay, now. Okay, example. Under users, Amar folder is there. Then slash Amar. See, reverse, guys. This is slash drive. So under that users, maybe first one directly you are giving. So root is nothing but users. Okay, just I'm trying to compare the path, guys. So again, if it is Amar under users folder, Amar folder backslash Amar. Yeah, but here, see, forward slash Amar. Example, under that some test folder is there. Here slash test. Here backslash test. Same, guys. In Windows, this is how we will refer. In Linux, this is how we will refer. Okay. So here all these directories. Example, let's see. This is called a slash root. Why? Because it is under slash. Slash home, slash etc, slash boot, slash tmp, slash dev, slash bin, slash sbin, slash lib, slash usr, slash var. There are so many folders like this. Each folder has its own purpose, guys. Here this is called a slash root, slash boot, slash home, slash etc, slash boot, slash tmp, slash dev, slash bin, slash sbin, slash lib, slash usr, slash var. Like this we will refer, guys. Okay, maybe example in graphical screen, that's fine. One by one. Example, first C drive. I want to go to users folder. I want to go to public folder. But in Linux, guys, command line only, no graphical screen. To open a folder, cd slash root I have to give. Cd slash home I have to give. Cd slash boot I have to give to open door. What does it mean? Under slash root is the folder name. Under slash home is a folder. Under slash boot is the folder. So what are these directories? Example, slash root, just now I showed you. Slash is similar to C drive. Slash root is, what is slash root folder purpose, guys? Root user, home directory, personal directory, guys. Home directory is nothing but. Only admin user folder will be available under slash, guys, directly. But remaining all folders slash home. Normal users, personal or default directories will be available here. So example, under slash home, if you go to slash home folder, you can see Amar folder. Under slash home, you can see EC. I mean, how many users you have, guys? By default, Amar Pradeep won't be there because in your project we don't know, right? The default user only this one, guys. Under slash home, if you go to slash home, same similar to users folders, guys. Home is a user folder. Example, this is C drive. Okay, this is user folder, and this is your maybe folder with username. Amar, Pradeep, EC2-users, whatever it might be. How many users you have, that many folders you can see. Now let's see that. So Abhishek, can you please go to slash home folder? Okay, someone is asking that. So Shweta is asking that, can we rename? Not rename, but we can like again, that comes defaultly. Okay, so EC2 user is the default user. You will create one more user if you need one more user. There is no concept of again rename. Okay, nah. So we can maybe create a new user if at all you want. Okay, yeah. So restart the session. And Shweta, always speak out. As I told you, don't chat. I don't see chat box every time. Always speak out. It's a best practice to rapport with me. Always try to interact with me. Don't chat. It's not a best practice. Until unless you have some speaker problem. Until unless you are outside. If you have enough, maybe good speaker, and if you are like no noise from your end, you can speak out. Okay, that is the best practice. Clear the screen. See, by default, I logged into EC2 user. Can you do PWD? What will be the default directory for EC2 user, guys? See, under /home/EC2 user. That is the default. I can use it for my personal purpose, guys. Why do we need default? Why do we need my home in my personal? Example, I'm staying in LB Nagar. So why do like I need my home? It's I can store my personal, maybe my personal belongings I can store. Same concept. Every user, if you user have any settings, okay, so any personal files you can store there. Nobody can allow, guys. Amar, example, Amar user logged into your system. Amar user cannot open this folder. He will get a permission denied option. Even normal user, basically /root is a root user home directory. Can you try to open cd/root? You cannot. Try cd/root. You can go to /, but you cannot go to /root. Always space you have to give. cd is the command, guys, to open a folder. cd means change directory. See, /root. It's clearly saying permission denied. You cannot open the /root folder, guys. /root is the root user home directory. Okay, na? In the same way, now other user home directories also. What is the Amar user home directory? Under /home Amar folder. What is Pradeep user home directory? /home/Pradeep. What is Abhishek home? /home/Abhishek. Okay. Yeah. Now clear the screen. But you can go to / folder, guys. / is the main folder, kind of C drive. Any user can go to C drive, guys. Same here also, any user can go to / drive. Can you go to /cd/? How to open the folders? CD space that folder name. Enter. ls. PWD for present working directory to just to checking purpose. And ls for to list the contents in current folder. See, you're in / folder now. ls will show you the list of properties. That's it. This is what /home/root. Okay. Now cd/etc. cd space /etc. Enter. Okay. Do ls. Okay. What is etc folder? Okay. Let me ask you one question, guys. In Windows, assume that I installed an application, maybe Skype application. Okay, assume that Skype or whatever the application. And I can install any application, right? .exe file I will do. Okay, assume that I installed it. So after installation, I want to do some settings, that application settings, maybe system properties I want to change. How do you do system properties, guys, in Windows? How do you change system properties or maybe application settings? Example, Skype you installed. I want to change some audio setting for Skype, or maybe whatever the application you have. Generally, how do you change the settings for any application? Hello, guys. In Windows, how do you change the application settings? Example, browser setting I want to change. Speaker setting I want to change. How do you change?
Browser settings we can change in browser. We have option for browser settings. We want to change anything related to hard drive, then we have
Exactly.
hard drive related change, device drivers or something.
Exactly. Even application also. Example, Skype I want to change. I will open Skype. There itself I will find out the Skype setting. Setting button I can see. Here etc is the folder name, guys. /etc is the folder name. There only I will find out the files. In that files only I want to modify my settings. Example, if I install any application, that application setting will be there here. The file will be there. Generally in Windows graphical screen, directly I can open the application, there itself I'll find out the settings button. Here etc is the folder name, guys, where I can find out the settings for that application. Every application, whenever I install an application, that setting file will be created here. You have to find out what is that file name, and that file you have to modify to do the settings. Okay, now clear the screen. That is about etc. Now tmp folder, cd/tmp. It's a temporary folder, guys. For performance purpose, your system will use this tmp folder. Okay, actually we should not use this tmp folder. Only like temporary files, maybe some small temporary files you can use it for. Example, now I want to show you how to create a file or how to create a folder. You can use this temporary purpose. Why I'm calling it as a temporary purpose means, if something, example, if I create a file today, after 30 days automatically it will be deleted in this folder. tmp folder is a temporary folder. Your system will use this folder for performance, to improve the performance. System will use this folder for cache folder, as a cache folder. You should not store any important files. Guys, why we are discussing about these folders? Example, etc folder, tmp folder, slash folder, because you should know that in real time in C drive, example Windows. Generally C drive we don't use it for to store any movies or songs. Why? Because we know that only D drive, in D drive only you are storing. Same concept here also. You should know the purpose of each folder, guys. There are number of folders. Can you please cd to slash? Under C drive, under slash folder, you can see different folders. Each folder is for different purpose. cd, always whenever I ask you to open a folder, first cd is the command. In Windows, how you are doing, double click on the folder name. So instead of double click, we are using cd command here. cd, the folder name. Abhishek. cd space the folder name. Always remember, guys, whenever I ask you something, go to slash root. That means cd slash root. Go to slash etc. That means cd slash etc. You should go in that way. Okay. Make sure that. Yeah. See, now I'm under slash folder. Can you do ls command? ls will show you present. What are the files and folders you have. So you have very important. Every folder has its own purpose, guys. You should know all of them, but not now. Okay, slowly we'll discuss, because if I explain everything right away, you will be confused. Main 1, 2, 3 class it will take for that itself. Okay, because it's not Linux class again. I mean, complete Linux. DevOps is our more concern, must first priority, right? So all these things right away not required. Only important things I explained, like slash root, slash home, slash etc, slash again what I can say, tmp. Okay, maybe remaining also I will explain, but not now, slowly based on the requirement. Okay, but as of now these are the minimum things you should know that. Okay, can you do okay, let me share one more thing, guys. Just a minute, let me share my screen. So here path is very important, guys. How do you understand the path? Okay, example, we are calling these folders as like slash root, slash home, slash etc, slash boot, slash tmp, slash dev, slash bin, slash sbin, like that. Why? Because they are under slash folder. Example, now something under slash one test folder is there. How do we refer this? Not slash test, guys. So I already told you. How do we refer this folder, guys? Slash test. Shweta, can you please tell me? How do we refer this test folder now? Is it slash test?
Yes, sir. Slash test, slash root. Is it under root or directly under
Under root.
test, sir?
Under root.
Under
only.
root. Okay, slash test, sir.
No. Slash root slash test. Under root only, I said. Not under. If it is something like this, means under
Yeah.
directly slash, then you can call it a slash test. But where is slash test now? Under slash root test. So you have to refer like this.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now example. What about this one? How do we refer now?
Slash root,
Ah,
slash test, slash test
Ah.
one.
exactly. So example. Now this one.
Slash home, slash hammer.
Exactly. To open this folder, slash home slash hammer you have to give. Okay. Now example, I'm already under slash home. Okay. So my present working directory is showing slash home. Now I want to go to this hammer folder. So what can I refer? Should I give cd slash home slash hammer?
Just CD hammers.
Yes, cd hammer is fine. So guys, example, I'm in Hyderabad. I want to go to Hitech City. How do you refer the address? Directly Hitech City, I will say. No need to say India, Telangana, Hyderabad, Hitech City, right? Example, you're in Bangalore. Now I want to go to Hitech City. You have to say Telangana, Hyderabad, Hitech City. So based on the current folder, where are you? You should refer the paths, guys. Example, I am already under test folder. Okay, now slash root. I'm under slash root slash test folder now currently. I want to go to this folder. What should I refer? Should I give full path like this? That is also correct only, full path also. But every time, example, now I'm in Hyderabad. I want to go to Hitech City. Should I give India, Telangana, Hyderabad, Hitech City? Guys, how do I refer my address? If I'm already in Hyderabad, I want to go to Hitech City. Should I refer again India, Telangana, Hyderabad, Hitech City? No, right?
sir.
Hitech City. Now tell me, I'm under cd test row to test. Now I want to go to this folder. What should I refer? Full path or shortcut?
Shortcut.
Shortcut is fine. Example, I am under slash home now. Okay, so I'm in this folder. PWD showing slash home folder. I want to go to this test folder. Can I give cd simple test? Does it work? I'm here under slash home. Can I give simple cd test? Does it work?
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work
Doesn't
because it is under root.
Exactly. So first you have to say cd slash root slash test. This will work. So based on the current folder, example guys, I am in slash folder now. I want to go to this folder, cd. Which one is correct, guys? Okay, I'm already in slash folder now. I want to go to tmp folder now. So which one is correct here? So maybe, so Vinay, I am not sure. You're a new guy, right? So Deepak, which one is correct in this two? So I'm here currently in this folder. So which one is correct? cd slash tmp or cd tmp?
CD TMP.
Yes, cd tmp. But slash tmp is also correct. Full address also correct only, right? But no need to give. Right? Full address also correct only. Example, I want to go to Hitech City. Simply, I'm in Hyderabad now. If I say direct Hitech City, also fine. If I say India, Telangana, Hyderabad, Hitech City, that is also fine. It depends on your current path, guys. Example, I'm in Bangalore. Simple Hitech City doesn't work. You should tell Hitech India, Telangana, Hyderabad, Hitech City. Same concept, guys, here also. in which folder. So example, I want to go to this test folder, test1 folder. If you're in this folder, directly you can say cd test1. If apart from this folder, if you're outside somewhere, you should say full path, cd / root / test / test1. This is how you have to. What does that mean? First under / root is there, under root test is there, under test test1 is. This is a child folders, guys. This is how we'll refer the paths. So I hope you understood the path. Okay, so example, what does that mean, guys? cd / home / summer. What does that mean, guys? What does that mean if I say like this? So maybe Arshad. Oh, where is Amar now? Where is Amar folder? So Amar is under home. Home is under /. It is Amar user home directory, guys. Okay, so please practice more, guys, to understand. Sometimes immediately you may not understand. Linux is not user friendly initially, but once you start practicing, once you familiar with Linux, very easy, guys. Definitely, trust me. Practice more whatever we are discussing in Linux. Now I will show you how to create folders, files in Linux. Okay, let's go ahead. Abhishek, please go ahead. Now I will show you how to create files and folders in Linux. Open fin. So first switch to root user. As I told, sudo space -i command. He has the authorized. He is the authorized person to switch to root user. So we'll discuss more about sudo command in later class. As I told, normal user can behave as a super user. Generally, CEO will be only one. CEO won't be there in your office. Only admins will be there. Admin has a full rights. Same whatever, but he is not the owner. Same concept. Here also, root is the CEO. Remaining, like example, DevOps admin. So Amar and Pradeep are DevOps admins, DevOps team. So they will act as admins in your team. Sudo sudo -a. Sudo space -. Sudo. Abhishek, sudo is the command, not sudo. Sudo to switch to super user, guys. Now clear the screen. See, I'm a root user now. Now I will show you how to create a maybe. Purpose we'll discuss later. Maybe later point of time. Why you are creating in D drive movies folder under movies Telugu English Hindi movies folder, or maybe based on folders. Why you are creating folders? To organize the files and folders properly, right? The similar files in a single folder. Same concept here also. We can create folders and files. So maybe we'll do in /tmp instead of main folder. Okay, cd /tmp, because that is a temporary folder. I can do anything there. cd space /tmp. What is tmp folder, guys? It's a temporary folder. I can do anything temporarily. Small files, not big files. It will impact your system performance, guys, if you make it big files. Temporary practice purpose, you can do anything here. Because why we are calling it as a temporary, the files will be deleted automatically if something after 30 days. That is the reason. Can you do ls now? pwd and ls. Pwd will show you where are you. Present working directory, pwd stands for. Can you do ls command? ls command will show you the files and folders. As of now, some cache folder. Clear the screen. Now let me show you how to create a folder. mkdir. Example, you have a requirement to create a folder. mkdir. mkdir. Make directory. mkdir stands for. mkdir space folder name. Which folder? Example, some test folder. Folder 1. Okay. Test, whatever it might be. Just example purpose. Enter. In Windows, how do you create folders, guys? Hello, guys. In Windows, how do you create folders?
Control
Right click.
Shift N or right click new folder.
Exactly. Right click a new folder or new file. Here mkdir is the command to create a new folder. Can you do ls? You can see that folder. See, test1 folder is there. Now I want to go to test1 folder. How can I go? cd. Should I give /test1 or simple say test1?
Both will work.
No. /test1 is wrong. Why? Because it is not under slash. It is under /tmp. /tmp/test1 will work, or else simple cd test1 will work because you are in the same folder. Just give cd test1 because already you're in the same folder in tmp where the test1 folder is there. Directly you can give the test1 folder. You don't need to give /tmp/test1. Okay, that is the full address. Okay, do pwd, it will show you where are you. Do ls will show you list of files and folders. If anything is there, nothing is there as of now. Okay, now how to create a file in Windows? How do you create files, guys? Right click new file again. Here touch is the command. There are multiple ways. Just touch command, touch space your file name. Any file name, example test2 file. Enter. Do ls command. See guys, test2 file is created. Just to create a file, guys, touch command is to create a file. Nothing, you can't do anything else. Opening a file, create a file, maybe update the data and all. You cannot do anything else. Okay, na? With touch command, one of the command to create a file. Text file, guys, by default the files which you created are text files in Windows. Oh, sorry, in Linux. You no need to give any extension. Direct a simple cd, touch file name. It is a text file only. No need to give text extension, ta.txt extension. Okay, na? Now next, clear the screen. So basically, why I am creating file? To update the files, to add the data and all. Touch command you can't do anything. It's just one of the command, guys. Example, in Windows also I have WordPad, Notepad, WordPad++, Notepad++. Why we are giving these things, guys? Why we are using different types of files? Why? Because every command has its own option, guys. Right? In the same way, Linux also touch command. It's nothing. You can create a file. That's it. Maybe if I ask you in Notepad, why you don't have tables option? We cannot add the tables, images and all. It depends on developer, right? Same here also, touch command is just to create a file. That's it. You can't do anything else with touch command. Okay, next, cat command. There is one more command called cat. Okay, cat space greater than. Cat is the command name, guys. Greater than is the symbol. Okay, and your file name, which file you want to add. Example, file 1. Test3, your wish. Enter. You can add the data now. So cat command is to create a file with the data. Good. Anything? Hi, how are you? So something here, guys, don't think what is test1 file. Test1 is a basic test, just an example. Here concern is how to create a file. Okay, press enter. Control D.
Yes.
to save the file. Control D to save the file. That's it, guys. See, do ls, you can see that file now. What happened? You did log out. Who asked you to log out? Sudo -a again. Sudo space -a. Why did you logged out? Sudo space -a.
Second time.
No. Okay, that's fine. Now cd/tmp. Enter. ls. What is your folder name? Test1, cd test1.
Keep.
cd space test1. There you created a file, right? Just I want to see. Test1. Enter. Do ls. So you created test1, test2 file, test1 file. Again with cat command, I can open the file, guys. Cat command, I can use it for multiple purpose. I can create a file. So then I can open the file also. Can you do cat space test1 file? No greater than. Cat greater than is to open, to create a file. But see, to open the file, simple cat space file1. Okay, na? So cat is one more command, guys, to open the file, to create a file. So you have little advanced when compared to touch command. But here there is a problem with cat command. Example, I have a file. Okay, I want to modify the data. Maybe 10 lines I have in a file. Something second line or third line I want to modify. There is no option with cat command, guys, for that. Only with cat command, I can create a file. I can open the file, but something second line or third line I want to modify. Some mistake is there. I cannot do anything with cat command, guys. Okay, so that's where one more command is there. VA command is there. We'll go with VA. Clear the screen. One more command, guys. Example, in Windows also we have different commands. Notepad, WordPad, Microsoft Word, right? Same concept here also. I do have multiple commands. VA is one more command to create a file. VA space.
Sir, your
VA
voice
space.
is
VA. VI. Not A. That is the command name, guys. VI is the command name. VA space. Your file name.
yes.
So what it does, it will create a new file or it will open the existing file, guys. So can you please open a notepad? Open a notepad. So write down that VA editor. Basically you are in a editor, guys. Whenever you open a file, now you are in editor. Okay, na. So VA editor has 3 modes. VA editor has 3 modes. Basically you are in a file, guys, inside a file now. That's the reason we're calling it as an editor. Okay, VA editor has 3 modes. First one, escape mode. Escape mode. Escape. ESK, not SKF. Escape. ESCAP. Yes. Second mode, insert mode. Third one, command mode. So these are the, so basically, guys, VA is advanced, similar to WordPad, Microsoft Word in Windows. More options it has. So generally Notepad, why you are not using Notepad for every time? Because Notepad has some limitation. You can't use it for advanced purpose. That is the reason. Same concept here also. Touch command has only to create a file. Again, cat command to create a file, to open a file, but not for modification purpose. VA for all of them. So you can create a file, you can open the file, you can modify the file by using VA editor. So there are 3 modes available for VA editor, guys. Can you, by default, you are in escape mode. Can you go back to window, that line of quotation? So guys, it doesn't matter, no file, old file, you can open the same command, VA space file name, it will open the file. If it is not there, it will create and open. It will, if file is there, it will open the file. Now you are inside a file. So by default, this mode is called as escape mode, guys. What is escape mode? I will tell you, but first let's talk about insert mode. Example, it's read mode, guys. Example, in Windows also, when you open a file, WordPad, by default it will be in read-only mode. You cannot add any data in read-only mode. Compulsory, you should go to read mode, right? Same concept. Insert mode is read mode, guys. Edit mode, to edit the file. So there are 6 options for insert mode, guys. Can you go to Windows, that notepad, write down under the insert mode options? Under insert mode, there are 6 options, guys. To enter into insert mode, there are 6 options. Small I, write down, small I, capital I, comma, make it commas. Small I, comma, capital I, comma, make it in same line, that's fine. All are separate options. Small a, comma, capital A, small a, capital A, small o, capital O. Total 6 options we have, guys. You can use any one of the option to enter into insert mode. So until unless you are in insert mode, you can't do anything, guys. Can you go to putty session? Can you try to type some numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't do anything. You cannot type anything, guys, until unless you are in insert mode. Can you please press small I now? Yeah. See, now you are in insert mode, guys. It's clearly showing at bottom line. Now you can add the data. Can you please type something, anything, maybe some few lines, 4 to 5 lines. Hello, hi, how are you? Something like that. Randomly, any data, whatever you need. Randomly, just don't give any spaces. Up arrow. See, I'm in insert mode now. That's the reason. So this is sample file, guys. Later point of time, to create a file or to create a folder, you use all these commands. So because real time in Windows, everything is graphical screen. To do the settings and all, directly you are clicking on settings button. But here you have to open the files. In files only we'll do the settings, guys. Compulsory, you should know all this stuff. Okay, now. Yeah, see, I'm in insert mode. In insert mode only you can type the data. So any one of the option you have to type, guys. Okay, now escape, press escape key. In your screen, in your key, see, now I'm in escape mode again. By default also escape mode only. But to come out of your other modes also, you can use escape mode. See, now I'm in escape mode. What I can do in escape mode? Example, I want to go to shortcuts again. I want to edit the first line. Assume that. Simple, I no need to use up arrow, down arrow. In real time, guys, there would be hundreds of lines in a file. So up arrow, down arrow, it's time taking process. Doesn't matter, I don't know, somewhere in 10th line, 1000 line I'm in. I want to go to first line. Simple, GG is the command. Use GG command. See, guys, now I can go to insert mode in first line, small I. I can do the modifications. Example, I want to go to last line. Escape mode again. Capital G. capital G. So guys, all these notes I will provide once you enroll. Okay, so I already have running notes. Anyway, you will get recordings. Okay, so first 1 week they will upload into YouTube also. So that YouTube link I already provided in your respective chat WhatsApp. If anybody newly joined who doesn't have like again my number, can you please write down my number once, Abhishek, in the same notepad, insert mode. Notepad or putty session, anything is fine. Insert mode. Example, I want to add some number. Next line. Maybe directly you can use, okay, that's fine. You use small letter. 720-456. So guys, this is my WhatsApp number. If anybody newly joined who did not speak to me, who did not maybe has my number, please ping me here. 720-456-9870. I think Srikanth, you said a new class today, right? You can ping me in this number, 720-456-9870. Okay? Ping
Okay,
me.
thank you.
Yeah, so I'll provide that YouTube link to you, so you'll get recordings as well. Daily in
Thank
that same link, only for until first 1 week days. After that, they will provide the Google Drive, or else I also will provide the links to you. You can download them. So permanently it will be available to you. Immediately you have to download, guys, whenever I provide the link. I mean the direct video links. After 1 week DevOps class, I will provide links directly. Okay. Now press escape. See guys, this is what escape mode to go to the particular lines. Example, third line I want to go. Here, if you only 5 lines, but in real time you may have 10 lines, 20 lines, 50 lines, 100 lines, 1000 lines, 10,000 lines. So I want to go to 1000 line. Simple guys, there is a shortcut for that. Again in escape mode. 10 GG, 5 GG, 3 GG. Example, third line I want to go to. Can you please give 3 GG? See guys,
Yes, sir.
third line it will take you. And now I can do insert mode, whatever the things you need. This is what escape mode, guys. Shortcut. Okay, na? First line, third line, go to second line. There are so many options, guys. Basically, VA itself has more than 100 options. Right now, all those options not required, but based on requirement. Okay, so you can find out the option. So everything, maybe it will take 2-3 days. It will take just for VA editor if I explain all those options. So now I'm not explaining all of those, just basics. Okay, but based on requirement, you can use the options. That is what escape mode option, guys. Now example is escape mode. Okay, assume that I'm done with my changes. So this file I modified, whatever I need, I modified it. Now everything is fine. I want to save this. Escape mode now. Escape. Shift to colon. Shift to colon. Can you press shift to colon? Now you're in command mode, guys. WQ. Can you press WQ? WQ means save and quit, guys. Write and quit. W stands for write. Q stands for quit. Okay, if you want to save and quit, WQ is the command. Enter. So that's it, guys. You saved the file. Do ls now. You can open with cat also now, the same file. So guys, all are text files only. You can use cat or VA command to open the files. Do cat test2. It doesn't matter which file, which command you use to create. You can use cat and text, any text file you can use cat or again cat test3. Test3 you created via VA command, right? Doesn't matter. You can open with vcat also. See, the same 2 files I can open with VA also. VA file text2. VA space text2. In the same way. Test3. Now how can I come down? Come out. Shift to colon. Now this time I did not do any save, any changes. So simple quit is fine. Shift to colon. Guys, if you want to save and quit, WK is the command. If I want to just press Q. Something, I don't know which option you pressed. Again, escape mode, escape, shift colon. Press Q once. I don't know actually which option you pressed. Something strange. Press Q. Shift to colon again one more time. Shift to colon, press Q. Enter. Now again one more time. I don't know which option you pressed first. Shift colon Q. Enter. So this is how you can come out, guys. See, it doesn't matter. The same text files you can open with cat or VA command, but VA is advanced command, guys. It has more options to create a file, to open the file, to modify the things. There are so many options, guys, with VA editor. Maybe right now it's not required. Okay, so maybe later, guys, based on requirement, we'll see. You also, guys, here your cooperation is required, compulsory. Something now we discussed about VA command. Again, we have to work on VA examples, guys. What are the different options we have with VA editor? Okay, so again, not only VA, later they will see so many commands. Every commands have so many options, guys. To get more knowledge, you also need R&D, compulsory, because everything we cannot discuss in class. If anybody say like everything I will cover in class also, don't believe that. It's not possible. Okay, so definitely you have to, again, your cooperation also required. We have to work. Now VA examples, VA options, you have to work on it to get more knowledge. Okay, yeah. So next, this is how we can create files and folders, guys. Now how to secure them in Linux box? Maybe you may have different users, Hammer user, application team, database team, developer. So how to secure your files and folders? Maybe how to create a different users and how to provide access to them. Okay, that part we'll see in tomorrow class, guys. Okay, na? Any doubts, guys, in today's class? Did you understand what are the different folders we do have and how to create them, files and folders, path? So any doubts in today's class?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Yes, tell me.
No.
Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir. Yes, I do have a question.
Yes, tell me.
So we are using only .txt file. Can we also work on .py files or .pdf files or even any other
Yes,
file?
definitely you can, but you have to install the respective applications. Example, .py means Python. Python you have to install. In the same way, PDF files you want to work means PDF related software you have to install. But again, command line is not a graphical screen. Example, in PDF file, generally in Windows and all, you can use images, tables and all, right? But here that doesn't work in Linux. Okay, now? Yeah. Application level it works, but server level you cannot see. Those tables, those images and all, it won't work out here. You can install the applications, the PDF application, maybe Python application, those kind of stuff. Anything you can install in Linux also. Okay, na?
Got it.
Yeah. But by default, all are text files only, whatever you created as of now. Yeah. So, okay then, guys. So I think it's enough for today. Again, in tomorrow class, we discuss about the security part, how to secure. Maybe you created how to create users, to which user you want to provide access and all. So those things and all we'll discuss in tomorrow class. Okay. But make sure that, guys, you are ready with your setup. It doesn't matter you share or you don't share. Please be ready with your setup. So directly we can jump in. Everybody, guys, please, can you please highlight my number one more time, Abhishek? That's 720456. Just highlight, double click. Everybody, guys, whoever doesn't have my number, please ping me on this number in WhatsApp. That is my WhatsApp, Indian WhatsApp number. you can ping me there for regular updates, class content, recordings. Okay, everything you will get there. And guys, and whoever joined from Dugasoft, please talk to them. You have to enroll because it's already third class. Okay, you have to talk to them for enrollment. So I got some guys are not responding. So please make sure that if you are interested, if you want to proceed, you should respond to Durgasoft guys and you should pay them so that you can continue with. Okay, make sure that guys, if whatever you maybe you want to proceed or you don't want to proceed, doesn't matter, respond to them, inform them, maybe I'll pay tomorrow, something like that. You should. It's simply without responding, it doesn't work out, guys. You should call them, Durgasoft guys, whoever joined from Durgasoft. And whoever joined from my side, you can like talk to me, but remaining persons, please talk to them. You have to respond to them. If they don't call also, you'll get a follow-up email, guys. Now initially you registered, right? Like while logging in, they're providing username, email. You check your email, you'll get the email from Durgasoft with the numbers and all the details. Okay, you can talk to them and make sure that you respond to them, guys, without fail. Don't skip the calls, don't just disconnect. So I got something, some guys, they are not responding to from their number, but if they call from different number, they are responding. It's not a good practice, guys. Frankly say that whatever it might be. So you respond, you want to proceed or you want to pay, maybe you have some issues, something like that. Okay, it doesn't matter. No one will force you, right, to pay the amount, maybe to continue like my class, right? It's your wish, compulsory, based on your comfortable. So please respond to them without fail. Okay, yeah. So I think it's enough for today, guys. In tomorrow class, we'll discuss about like user creation plus like again security. So how to secure your files and folders. Yeah. Okay then, guys. So thank you very much. We'll meet again tomorrow, same time. Okay. Yeah. Bye, guys. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Bye.
Bye.